So, saying all that to say, coffee can be an actually very healthy drink for most people. High in antioxidants, reduces the risk of a lot of different diseases, and as long as you don't overdo it with the milk and sugar and you don't add any fake stuff, you can drink coffee and feel okay about it. Good morning. Good morning. So I clear my throat like that because the coffee I'm drinking this morning is black. I don't typically drink straight up black coffee. I do every now and then. Um, you know, like for a certain time period every month, I would drink black coffee. But that's not like my main go-to. But anyhow, Sean McClendon coming at you this morning, empowering you to look better, to feel better, and to take full control of your health. And today I want to talk about the health benefits of coffee. Now, when I was growing up, coffee mostly got a bad rap. From what I recall, um, coffee was like I say, it was kind of more so considered bad, and I think it was because of the caffeine content. But I knew a lot of people who drink coffee. Um, my grandparents drank coffee, the instant kind. My dad drank coffee. He mostly drank decaf coffee. And various other adults I saw were drinking coffee back then, some all day long. And when I got older, I noticed that the news and the reputation of coffee kind of started to change. People started to talk about the health benefits of coffee, that coffee may not be all that bad. Then later on, I kind of started to hear maybe it was like not too good for you. So it kind of seemed like just the society just was not really making up its mind about coffee. But really, it turns out that coffee actually can be very, very beneficial for a lot of people. Okay. And I explain what I mean by that. So I got a couple of sources, and I'm going to link to those in the description below for you to look at yourself. But coffee apparently has a risk reduction effect for regarding a lot of different diseases, including heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, kidney disease, various cancers, including colon cancer, dementia, Parkinson's disease. It lowers bad cholesterol, apparently reduces leaky gut, which is essentially a situation where your gut becomes permeable based on like your diet, maybe high stress levels, and that can cause a lot of inflammation and digestive issues. Coffee is actually apparently the highest source of antioxidants in the average American diet. Of course, now I know all of you don't necessarily drink coffee, but a lot of people do, and so it's a high source of antioxidants in the American diet. And you may have heard the term antioxidants. You may have heard of antioxidants, but in case you don't know what they are, let me go ahead and break it down for you. So, antioxidants are substances typically that you ingest um, through your diet. Vitamin C, vitamin E are examples. There are various other compounds, antioxidant compounds in foods and drinks that we consume. Um, and they are associated with protecting the cells of your body from the damage caused by oxidation. Now, what is oxidation? Oxidation, really, in short, is oxygen metabolism. When you inhale air, Oxygen is a big part of the air that we breathe. It's a very important part of the air that we breathe. And so in the process of your body processing the oxygen that you inhale, what happens is molecules called free radicals are created. Now, free radicals are molecules that can be damaging to the body because of the fact that they're unstable. And they actually, and this is going back to like chemistry class, free radicals will take oxygen um, from other substances in your body, other molecules, and because of that, that actually causes damage. It can damage your DNA, it can damage your body cells, and that damage is what can lead to various diseases. In particular, it leads to various diseases whenever it's unchecked. Whenever you have a very, very high amount of free radicals in your body and you don't have a lot of antioxidants in your body. The importance of consuming a healthy diet. And it just so happens that coffee can be a very good source of antioxidants because it's high in antioxidants. Keep in mind, again, fruits, vegetables, various teas, including like green tea, and a few other things out there are high in antioxidants. Now, the elephant in the room. The biggest issue with coffee is not whether or not coffee in and of itself is bad, it's in how you prepare it. Now, some of that has to do with the source of your coffee beans and how they're raised, how they are processed and whatnot, roasted and all that, but also what you're putting in your coffee. Now, typically we put in our culture, typically we put creamer and sugar or artificial sweetener in our coffee. Now, if it's artificial creamer, artificial sugar, big no no. Big no no. That is probably for whatever health benefit the coffee itself is bringing, that's probably negating it to a high degree. Those are basically like things created in a chemistry lab. Just look at the back, look at the ingredients, and you'll see. Now, traditionally, people use milk and sugar. Do I use milk? Every now and then I do because I'll be honest, like milk to me tastes better in coffee, but I minimize milk. I don't do that every day. I use that as like a treat, maybe like on the weekend. And I do put a little bit of sugar, like real sugar in my coffee, but I minimize that too. I put just enough to taste. So it's like a teaspoon that I have shaken a whole lot and I put that in there. Um, but sometimes I go without sugar. So minimize your milk and sugar. And for creamer, you might even consider doing something more plant based sometimes. Like I use something that's like a mixture of almond milk and coconut milk. Some people use what's called MCT oil, which is essentially from coconuts as well, to kind of get a creamy texture. And those are pretty good. Those are pretty good. Um, so yeah, you want to make sure though that you avoid artificial stuff, minimize milk, minimize sugar, and consider some of those more plant-based cream alternatives. Okay, and then other things you can add, which is something like something my wife put me on is cinnamon. Kind of adding some cinnamon to the coffee. Also, cocoa powder. Cocoa powder is a good healthy addition, and there's some other things out there that people put in as well. That's I haven't really ventured much beyond that for like my regular coffee in the morning. So saying all that to say, coffee can be an actually very healthy drink for most people. High in antioxidants, reduces the risk of a lot of different diseases, and as long as you don't overdo it with the milk and sugar and you don't add any fake stuff, you can drink coffee and feel okay about it. All right. I hope that helps you. Y'all have a good morning. The biggest reason I've seen that most people struggle for years and years to lose weight is because of their diets. The truth is, adopting a healthy diet and learning how to maintain it for the long term is mandatory for successful weight loss. And it's the key difference between those who are successful and those who are not. With my group diet coaching, I guide you through key strategies to transform your diet into a healthy, fat burning diet. My coaching includes customized diet tips just for you, a weekly food journal review. Yes, I will review your food journal every week to make sure that you are on the right track. A weekly group coaching call where we all get together to discuss our progress, as well as access to my workout video library. So you have strength training workouts that will help you to sculpt your body while you lose weight. Go to patreon.com/Sean B2B Fitness and join my group diet coaching program today so that you can start being successful on your weight loss journey while transforming your overall health. If you like this content, you might also be interested in one of my books. Learn how you can take steps literally today to successfully manage, control, and overcome common issues such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and belly fat. It's all about putting power back in your hands to improve your own health. Get your book copy today by the links in the description or by visiting SeanMcClennan.com/books. Also, don't forget, hit the like button and subscribe, and join my email list at SeanMcClendon.com/subscribe.